What's up, everybody? Hello, friends. How are we doing? Lab, what's up? Everyone, how are you doing, my friends? Alrighty, we're gonna be running some of the legendary mission here. I just need some materials for my final potions, probably like 2 or 3 legendary missions and I'll be done, I think. So, yo, David, thank you so much for the 64 months. Time for more organ concerts. I think we're done with the organ. Like, the only thing that wouldn't be done is if the organ unlocks this, like, the Skullhouse encounter. But I'm not convinced that's actually gonna happen. So you ran the mission by yourself yesterday? Let's go. I'm gonna be, yeah, we're just gonna be running a couple of these, a few of these legendary missions here. What do you guys think? Do you think we got fucking useful things today? I need what, reflective? Is it always just enriching powder? Brother, what a fucking scam. This is so dumb. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty great, David. Alrighty, I'm gonna hop in VC with my buddy. Hey, Shrimp. Oh, I just got ghosted. That's insane.
I was talking. I just forgot to turn Phantom Power on.
Nah, dude, it's fine. I get it. You ghosted me. It's cool. It's cool, dude.
Yeah, you don't deserve my words.
Okay.
And your mom.
Hoon and Wabi can't join, so
Someone from chat?
someone from bro, chat doesn't know how to play Destiny.
You Destiny chatters?
Lab, you want to run a couple legendary missions? Bro, we can use Fire Team Finder. Do you think they know what they're doing? It's not like it's hard. Fuck it, let's do Fire Team Finder.
I need a Fire Team Finder.
Would you like more Encore or Kel's Fall? Kel's Fall, the mission is better. Encore had better puzzles.
I'm bringing my Titan so I can go.
Wait, is what always better? That's one of the upgrades from this season.
If I made a build. I don't know if I did.
Nah, you didn't. You ain't him.
Yeah.
You thought you were him, but I tell you, you're not him, brother. What do you think this is under? Exotic missions? Oh, wow, guess what? You literally cannot search for it.
That's horrifying to hear. What weapons should I bring? I don't know how to do that.
What's under episodic? Oh, you can search for it. What weapons? I don't. It's just hard, bro. Just bring like good weapons.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going in with Prismatic and Mountaintop and Zali's Bane and Microcosm because it's goated.
Cute.
Hey, but take your time, man. That's fine.
What? You're off the team.
You're off the team. I did the legend for my first week 3 run, no prep or changes to my build. Yeah, it's like, it is pretty free. We ran it once. All right. I think this will be easy, man. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Any speedrun strats for this mission? Yeah, completing on the material grind. I soloed it in under 20 minutes yesterday, so with the team, you could probably get it down really fast. I don't know. It's mostly just running. So, unless there's like an oob that lets you skip like right to the end, which it's very compact. I'm sure if there's an oob that lets you skip right to the staircase and it skips all the checkpoints, oh my god.
Are you fire team finding right now?
I submitted an application, but oh, that would be sick, David. Crazy shower thought, all weapons should be craftable. This was specifically tailored despite me. The game shouldn't be a painful grind, it should be fun enough 300k want to play it all the time. Dog, this isn't fucking Call of Duty. This is a looter shooter. Your generation never wants to work for anything, brother. No, it's an awful idea. I'm sorry, but that's a really bad idea. I'll post. I'm gonna post it. Counterpoint, nothing should ever be craftable because craftable weapons fucking suck. Checkmate. Huh? Did I kick you out of my group?
No, I'm still in the fire team.
It doesn't let you... What?
Do I have to apply?
Yeah, I think you might have to. I think you might have to apply. Enjoy PvP with 20k people? Dog, when Destiny's highest population has been when it's the grindiest. People who pretend...
Wait, where is it even? Episodic?
People who pretend like this is a crafting problem have literally no idea what they're talking about. Also, Call of Duty, you can perfectly craft any weapon you want.
What?
And it's not doing very well right now. So, counterpoint. Join my fire team. Oh, join my fire team, Shrimp.
Oh, that works.
We're just running expert. Do you wanna run an expert, Joe? We're just doing it for the mats for the potions.
You didn't let me.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck's happening. Call of Duty isn't about a lot of chase. That's literally kind of my point. Destiny is not Call of Duty. You should not be able to just craft guns. It is antithetical to the entire genre. This is a looter shooter. There needs to be a grind. There needs to be a chase.
I think you could do like fire team finder, and when you find someone, you start it, and it'll like pull them into the fire team list.
That's what I did, but then it wouldn't let you join.
Okay. Well, I had left the
Aren't you using a crafted zollies? So yeah, I use crafted everything because they're the best weapons in the game. That's like literally my point. Yeah, I played infinitely less King's Fall because you could just craft the best guns from King's Fall. I played infinitely less fucking last season. This is one of my most used guns over the last 2 seasons. I walked up to failsafe and I got this within 10 minutes. Okay? It ruins the game. It makes it so there's no replayability. It makes it so there's no long-term chase. Look, I don't fucking care if there's crafting, to be honest, for normies.
So hard.
And
I'm not ready for this.
I don't care if crafting, if
I'll die.
Weapons that you get from crafting are good enough to complete things. But the best guns in the game should never, ever, 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 ever come from crafting. Ever, period. I liked crafting because it made me play less. Thank you, Coops. My point was Destiny is fun, not really crafting. Eat poop for 30 minutes and activity is the problem. Not poop gonerals on fun. Yeah, so once again, it just sounds like Destiny's not your game, brother. Oh, yeah. You're still in the completionist server?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, hop over there.
Hi. Hi.
What's up?
So you guys just farming?
Yeah, I think I need 2 or 3 runs, so.
Okay.
Sadly, at this point, there are too many craftable god rolls to.
Intel confirms
Go
that
in
the
the trenches
scorn
of
leader
Fire Team
Fickrell is
Finder.
on site.
Too many god guns to salvage the situation. I think, like, you know, there's like constant power creep in this game.
For some reason, I thought we were
If you
doing
cut it off
campaign
now,
missions, so
there,
I
it's
didn't know
salvageable.
if
Is the
you
game like crazy loud compared to them for you guys?
He doesn't just want to win.
Wait,
He wants to
Slayer
prove
Baron.
himself before Crow
Is Skolas
and his
out?
people.
No, you don't need it for the title. Oh, sorry, I was muted. You don't need it for the title.
Oh, it's like you can get almost all the triumphs in these.
Yeah,
programs?
if you get every one but that one, then you can get the title. No, no one's found out the Skolas run.
Fickrell must have
What was
resurrected
the
her during his
conclusion on that? Was
takeover
it
of the
like time
prison
gated, do you
elders.
think?
Say again.
Is it time gated, do you think?
The fact that you can get the title without it makes me think yes. I don't know. It'd be
I
a
think it
lot
makes me
easier
think
if I knew. Like, we don't know if there's any more strings or anything. I haven't seen anything about that. Like, if someone came out and was like, oh yeah, there's actually like an unused text chat string for this mission, it'd be pretty easy to say like, oh yeah, then there's something hidden or whatever.
I can go
Because
check.
I think if there's any, if it is available right now, I'm quite confident that it would come from the organ. If it's not from the organ, then I think it's time gated. Just kind of.
I tried like 24 other Destiny melodies on that organ, and nothing did anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and the fact that Skolas's theme is already one of the one of the codes that works, you know. So I don't know, because I would expect it
just
to be that.
Take infinite time trying all infinite possible combos.
Oh, what did they say?
Every combination of
What did they say
organ
for
notes.
reason?
Yeah, up to an infinite number of notes per.
Sunsetting looks a lot better now that we have all this power creep on. Sunsetting was never a bad idea. It was just poorly implemented, right? Like, the problem with sunsetting is not that sunsetting happened.
It only take
It's
one
that sunsetting
people infinite
happened,
time,
and then
or
they started
infinite
feeding
people
us the
infinite
same
time.
guns back again, and they didn't introduce enough new, interesting loot right away. It was just very, 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 very poorly implementable.
Melodies might have
Fire Michael
Or, poorly implemented, excuse me. But sunsetting was never a bad idea. Bungie just didn't do a good job doing it.
They are more than simple reflections.
Light works in about 20 minutes.
This place is like a dark
I
reflection.
think we have to
Depth approach
examine
with
the
Barrage
mirrors.
would swap.
The
The
scorn
swap.
are dark reflections.
I wonder if they'll go back and give us adept weapons from old raids.
Revenant
I think expert gives you 3.
fascinating.
Exotic should have never been craftable. I would rather an exotic be craftable than a legendary any day of the week. Because a thing with crafted legendaries, that limits
Not
the
everybody
grind
goes
and
through
that
that.
limits the diversity of roles. Craftable exotics can only, by definition, expand the diversity of roles, because the normal exotic doesn't have changing roles. So I don't mind it there. I don't like that they like I happen to feel, I don't know if this is a common thing, I feel like the crafted exotics tend to be a little less inspired though. Like the secondary perks that they put on the exotics are almost always just mid. So I wish there was a little bit more creativity in that the perk choices
thought
like
the mirrors were
actually
back,
mattered,
Collect
and
energy
like
from scorn in this line to make the
which
ones
secondary
that force
perk you
respawn.
picked actually like really changed the way that the gun plays. I think that'd be interesting. But I think craftable exotics inherently are not an awful idea. Just once again, they're not really implemented in a way that I find super interesting. Because a lot of times it is just like, oh yeah, this is my fucking mouse is fucked or something. A lot of times it's like, oh yeah, this is the obvious choice. Yeah, Outbreak's a really good example. Yeah.
We've got
My
a
fucking
medium
mouse is
blocker.
I don't know if it's a software or hardware thing, but you'll see it just kind of drag sometimes. It's like someone put a piece of tape underneath my mouse. Like that, or what? What? I don't know what that is.
Rest in peace. I'm on the way.
Behold, Canix, Scourge.
Oh, good to know, big place. Well, I'll have it finished tonight, but that's good for other people.
Down before the Corsairs find out he's here.
Would you rather have more weapon drops with double perks versus crossbow? Yeah. I like my dream scenario. This is like the internet is incapable of like nuance. You know what I mean? Never once have I said that. Like drop. I fat fingered into a mine. That was pretty fucking awful. Never once have I ever said, "Oh, weapons should have 30 perks per slot, and no RNG protection." Like that's just not what I think. I think crafting is bad because it takes 5 minutes to get the absolute god roll of a gun. It takes 5 maximum raids to get the best roll of the best weapon. That's a tragedy. That should not happen. I do not think it should take you 100 hours to grind every single one of the weapons that you want in the game, though. I think the best version of like my ideal situation is 100% into the light was perfect for me. You know, absolutely fucking showering you with loot.
What if it's just like a 1 in 5?
High opportunities for double
the boss
perks.
one?
You could focus the specific weapons that you wanted. That's
Going
perfect.
back to RNG
I love that.
for the grind.
I think they've had good versions of that. I think they've had really bad versions of that, like the tonics. But I don't think that you should have to play 100 hours to get a god roll. And I think anyone who hears my argument and or hears me say I don't like crafting and then immediately assumes that, I think you're just a silly bitch. Like that's just it. Like if someone disagrees with you and then you default to the worst possible situation, like then that says way more about you than it does about me.
Aldrin was another.
I'd prefer if the focusing was 100%. I don't mind 50% personally. I get why people wouldn't like 100%. I like that, like maybe if it was an option for either or, because I do like the idea of like, oh, I want multiple weapons. I just want this weapon the most. And so there's still an opportunity for other weapons to drop as well. Like, I kind of like that. And it still, there's still some RNG. It just helps mitigate it, right? So I don't mind that personally, but honestly, like if it was like, hey, you're guaranteed to get this weapon, I think you need a healthy mix of both between activities. I say this a lot, you know, it's the same thing. Like, I don't think every raid should be Salvation's Edge. I think it's good to have Salvation's Edge and Roots of Nightmares. You know, you need in a game like Destiny where you are putting so much time into it, and there is, you know, things can get very samey very fast. I think it's really important for systems to change, even if they are accomplishing like a similar thing.
Holy shit, they hurt.
So even if the system's end goal is like RNG mitigation, I think it's important between episodes, activities, seasons, whatever, for these to function slightly differently, even if they're achieving the same thing. I think that is very important to avoid the situation that we are currently in Destiny, where everything feels exactly the fucking same. Whether that's red border chests, whether that's missions, whether that's the looting cycle, you know, every instance of Destiny has been done before. So no matter what they do, it always just feels the same. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, Hoon. I need to unlock my final, potions, so. How's the exotic mission? It's pretty good. I think I like it. I like the exotic mission more than Encore. I like the puzzles less.
Strong ass mirror, bro.
There's more diversity in puzzles in Encore. This mission's a little bit higher, like, I don't want to say it's like high octane, but this mission's much more like a boss rush. This is probably the closest thing we have to a boss rush in a mission, because it's just like Baron, and it's pretty fun. Not very mechanically or difficult, mechanically difficult, or difficult from like a combat perspective. Unfortunately, like we're on the hardest difficulty right now, and it's
It is not this whole.
pretty not difficult, unfortunately. But it's just like it's got a good pace. It's got a good length. It's not too long. I wish the puzzles were a little cooler, but I really like the organ puzzles are really cool. I wish they weren't all the same though. Like every instance of the puzzle that we get are essentially the same thing, and I wish that wasn't the case.
Think he's scared?
What is farmable in the mission? The materials
We
to
might both be stupid.
get exotic.
Yeah,
The materials to
my
craft the
teammates were
potions.
ahead of
Sorry,
me
I
on
hear
this
shrimp talking.
I was just
Throwing me off.
following.
I think they should refrain from
around
using the
over
term exotic
in
mission with
room.
these episodic ones. 100%, dude. I actually started saying that around Presage. I had a video specifically about how
I still don't
Presage
really know what any of the individual things do.
felt
I was just
kind
doing
of
all of them
worse
every time.
compared to the old exotic
Any of the
missions
what
because
things
it
do?
felt like they
Just
expected
like,
you
I
to
don't know
run
what
it
the
a billion
torches
times.
are.
And it's just getting worse because now not only do they expect you to run it a billion times, but they're also tying it directly into the narrative. And I think that really only serves to make it feel worse in the long run. What is the hardest activity in the game right now? Probably Master Salvation's Edge. Does anyone disagree with that? Or Grandmaster Excision? I don't know, Grandmaster Excision isn't necessarily that difficult. But it can spiral out of control really fast depending on... Especially if you're like 12-manning it with LFGers. Harder to get comp matches? Yeah, the hardest activity in the game is actually finding comp matches. That's actually exactly correct. Yeah, I would think, I would think Master Salvation's Edge is probably the hardest. But
I literally don't remember this grab left actually.
Go. Finish her.
I do, because now we have to fight the most terrible boss of all time.
just run all the way to the top and she'll chase you.
Yeah. She emerges from immunity about once every 70 seconds. And during that vulnerability phase,
Yeah, this is it's just
The
too.
most
I think
erratic
what they should have done
master of all time.
is instead of this staircase, I think they should have put
I'm
the
so
rider.
close to catching up with
I
this
think we
guy.
should have killed the trickster at the beginning. They put the rider here. We have to kind of chase him up, or
let's
run
put
from them, and then we have like a
somewhere
final
in the
showdown up here. Make it. You'd
I'm
have to make it a
untimed
little
right now.
thicker,
oh, what the?
bigger, but I think that'd be pretty sick.
Slow as hell.
Just
I just don't really like how they gave my girl the rider the shaft, man.
Very
They were like, actually, no,
casual
we don't.
relationship with
We don't really. We don't
advanced
fucking
movement.
care about this one.
For example, I missed my
It's pretty disrespectful actually that they didn't include the rider. I'm on super copium that she's part of the encore mission, but no, it'd be kind of weird if or the epilogue mission. It'd be kind of weird if she died after Fick roll though.
space and scroll wheel down. I have a double bound.
I'm pretty recently.
I have literally no
switched
idea
to
from
NK.
Breezy.
I grew up on Controller and everything. I've been told my lines are kind of weird, but they make like so much sense to me.
That would have been so
But,
sick, JMS. That would have been so
Basically,
sick.
anything weapons and abilities related on the mouse, and anything movement and navigation related on the keyboard. So I have like 7 buttons in a circle on the side of the mouse. And they're all the abilities.
I kind of have it like interspersed. I have some abilities on my mouse and some weapon shit on my keyboard. So.
But I like how short and sweet this mission is, though. I don't mind that. I think it's a good length. die.
I think my weirdest find is the fact that I have all three of the melees like right next to each other on the mouse. I don't trust myself to press the correct one in a reflex, so I just default to the auto melee.
Is one charm for the seal missing? What do you mean? You can get the seal right now if that's what you were asking. Oh, I should post that on Twitter. I totally forgot to post that I got it. But that might be title.
I didn't even know that was.
Is that title 70?
Stunned by the shattered mirror.
You guys gonna do damage or you're like?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm bumping.
Oh, I thought
I'm gonna do damage.
we almost did it in one phase, dude.
I didn't notice the phases thing like that. I guess I only did the first mission, so it was different.
But
Yeah, that comes in on the third one.
there's also this sinking feeling in my gut.
If they're gonna be that quick, I can run another one.
You and Fikrul were linked. He was your wish.
A story of bitterness and
All right, that's 3. We go again.
terrible consequence from an act of kindness.
Check my DMs. I know what this is. This fucking guy. To be fair, I asked Slav to make that.
It was fun anyway.
That's pretty good. Vengeance denied. Triumph isn't bugged. No, it doesn't exist yet.
I need to unlock the exotic helmets. for
Eyes up,
materials,
Guardian.
'cause I am
Yeah,
It's
70.
confirmed that the Scorn leader Fikrul is on site. Time to finish what Uldren started.
Fikrul seeks
That's so
both
good.
the end of Elixir
Here, I'll wait for
and
the
supremacy of Scorn.
title 70. That's insane. Do you all think?
Doesn't just want to win. He wants to
Do you
prove
think we'll get to
himself with Kontrol
100 titles
and his
before
people.
Destiny 2 dies or ceases production?
I definitely prefer this to Encore though.
But 3
I am
people have earned the
biased
Triumph.
because
3
of
people have had the
Gordon.
Triumph since the
But-
beginning of the last
but-
act.
Never been a huge fan of Nessus.
The trickster.
Do you think we'll hit 100 titles before Destiny 3 or whatever? Destiny Infinity. Well, you get 71? Yeah, I mean, we'll get at least one next act, or next episode. Oh, I think someone asked about Pantheon earlier, but I don't remember who it was or what they asked. We know Pantheon is coming back or some variation in almost a year. Because in the summer, Frontiers will have the raid, and then in 3 months after that, they'll do the raid relaunch with the new mechanics or whatever. And then we'll have the dungeon 3 months after that, and then 3 months after that, we'll have Pantheon. 2 next episode because of the dungeon. That's a great point. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll get to 72. Frontiers will have at least 2. Dungeon. It'll probably have 3. I don't know what the fuck's happening with my mouse, dude. They're pissing me off. Yo, Sukimon, what's up?
Is that?
Yep.
If that's true, then some melodies might have hidden effects.
Just for the flex?
Keep an ear out,
Oh, yeah.
Guardian. Looks like a dead end.
Nice, I shot Scare in the back with my mountaintop.
Dungeon Pantheon would be cool. Imagine
And it
a
bounced me
worst
away.
of raid Pantheon where they take the worst raid encounters and they try to make them good.
Place is like a dark reflection of Fikrul's
What do you think about that?
fortress.
I think if 2 people fly towards each other and shoot mountaintops into each other's chests point blank, it should do like a Harry Potter Voldemort wand thing, and both players should fly backwards with maximum momentum, and that should be the effect.
It combines the velocity of both mountaintops.
Yes. Or they just like combine into one.
Yeah,
person.
now you're speaking my language, lab. Kind of sucks this pick roll. I feel like there was always a mech character in me, but I feel like with the Echo and the new Fae, he has so much aura, but by now he needed to go. I wish he was always this cool. I really like the ending because our Guardian finally fucking did something. That was cool. I liked Fick roll in the last. Honestly, like, my biggest problem with Fick roll is he is the 20th character in the Destiny franchise to have crippling daddy issues. Which is fucking awesome, but oh, sorry, lad. But he's just like me, for real, for real. I don't need to be reminded of my real life struggles every single episode. But, yeah.
Good.
Collect energy from Scorn in this plane to make the ones in the fortress vulnerable.
That would be fucking sick aspect. That would be so hectic. Yeah, I love this aesthetic. I want more of the mirror realm. I know people are kind of memeing on it because it's pretty much just the red duality thing, but pink. But I want more of it. It's really cool. I know it doesn't really make sense from a lore perspective or whatever. Fuck them. It wouldn't work for a Crucible map, but I would love like a
Behold, Canix.
like a fucking strike or something, onslaught location, something. Even a gambit map. Real talk though, how come these echoes don't choose us? We'd be too powerful.
Consecration. Joe, you looking up at me was so funny to me for no reason.
What?
I was ogling.
I like mountaintop myself into the air, and then Joe like looked up at me.
It's fitting.
Oh.
That
Hey
And it
man,
was
if
just
I see a
funny when
bird,
you
I'm gonna
just
watch
said
it fly.
Vanguard. I promised myself
For
long
a
ago
brick.
to write
I don't know if you know this, Joe,
wrongs.
but shrimp are actually not
Fickle is
birds.
at the top of that list.
Shrimps
are
is
bugs.
bugs.
Shrimps is bugs.
Yes. Varix was one.
Oopsies.
Aldrin was
I remember
another.
being like
Title
strangely
70.
applauded by my family for liking shrimp when I was a toddler, as if that's like
Fickle
not
sees
a delicious
himself as a
food to eat.
savior, oblivious that
They're
he's
like, "Oh, you have
corrupting
such a
the
mature
elixir, not
palate."
helping them.
And then I grow up and turns out
Protects his
everybody likes shrimp.
family. Uses
I don't like
power
shrimp.
he does not
Well, fuck you
understand.
then.
Mostly because
Fuck
I
you,
don't like bugs.
His father.
Shrimps is bugs.
I saw where that road led Uldren,
You know,
laid out beneath a burial shroud.
The
That's gonna be my
same
vocal
fate
stem for the next
awaits
month.
his son.
I
The Guardian
not the
will
largest
make
fan,
it so.
to be honest with you guys.
What's the origin of the name then, if you don't mind my asking?
Flamingo by Cara Benito.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
The fuck? You just made those words up. Those are not real words.
Black,
No.
white, green, or blue.
It's a song.
Show off your natural hue.
You think they'll nerf velocity bets
I
on?
don't
Yeah, they
have
will
your
almost
stream
certainly
open, but
will.
I'd be shocked if like more than 50% of your chat did not know about the shrimp song.
It starts out going, how many shrimps do you have to eat? You want me to wait or start this?
No, pull. I was tweeting that I got title number 70, dude.
Oh shit.
I was,
70?
I was flexing on the dads.
That's
Dude.
insane, man.
I'm honestly
That makes my
so-
tummy upset to hear.
The Revenant plane isn't
I'm
even
so
close to
upset
life on a
that there
molecular
wasn't like a
level.
more musically
Like Drifter's
demanding
cooking.
thing in the puzzles
Best
for
get out of
this.
there quickly,
Because this
Guardian.
was like my one chance to maybe get world's first for something.
Ascendant.
and it was just like play the notes on the wall, and then the one where you had to reorder them, it's like just fucking random arpeggios.
Did it make it better or worse that you saw me solve it?
Okay. It was nice that I was in the fire team because I felt like I was part of something, but also worse.
I kind of could, like, I watched it back last night when I was editing, and I could definitely hear the disappointment in your voice. You were like,
no. Okay,
what did you put in?
Because hear me out. The thing that you played has like fucking nothing to do with anything.
Is it when you play it backwards for the mission? Does it make more sense?
No, it's arpeggios. It's like a bass.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
like
but like just because it's an arpeggio doesn't mean it's not a motif.
But it isn't a motif.
Well, that's what I was asking. That's the.
It's. I mean.
That was the crux.
I can ask Bresci. I can ask my friend Rosa, and they know a lot more about like the intricacies of like, oh, this melody was written by this composer. I just kind of listen to it.
Yeah.
In a good way. A nerd parentheses endearing. They're like scholars of Destiny music, and they will probably get Bungie jobs over me because of that.
There wasn't a. I couldn't find the one in
the
zero, but we did not shoot it.
Bruh! Who missed
we did
it?
not collect it. Isn't it? I thought it was right here. I was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
I have no idea.
Is it back further?
That's actually like a really good point. You should tell Brushy to make like an actual compendium of motifs for all characters.
That might exist already. There's like a number of people, including the ones I just named, but there's like several more that are in the Destiny Music Archive server, and they do stuff like that all the time.
Are you struggling with it?
It's just not here.
All right, time it starting now.
Time it?
Yep.
How long it takes you to find it?
Yep. But I know exactly where it is. Because the one thing about it bugs, they don't have eyes. And shrimps, them's bugs. Oh, look at that. First try, 10 seconds.
I didn't know it was a dynamic spawn, bro.
Dynamic Spawn was actually my nickname in high school.
Okay.
Yeah. We know that.
Yeah, we know. We heard.
Yeah, because you just be anywhere.
You can just say your nickname was anything in high school and people will believe you.
I had so many nicknames in high school that some people just called me nickname.
Yeah.
I didn't have nicknames in high school, but everyone but me knew that I was undiagnosed autistic, so they would play Fuck, Marry, Kill with all the autistic kids. And here's the thing is, like, yes, that's kind of
Wait,
bullying,
sorry. They were like, you were the names on the list, or they asked you Fuck, Marry, Kill?
No. I was one of the names.
That's so
fucked.
What?
Well, okay, but here's the thing. Hear me out. Yes, it was bullying, but also, I'm more handsome than CJ, so I had to at least have been the fuck, right?
Who's CJ?
So like, I'm looking at the positive here.
You just said a random name, and we don't know who that is.
Yeah, you gotta trust me.
He's talking about my brother.
No, what?
My brother CJ.
There's nowhere left for Araskis to go. Finish her.
Interesting.
I'm lost, but it's gonna pull me, I think.
So you were in. There's a happy ending though, right? Or like.
That's the end of the story. It's like, I heard that it was the popular kids too, right? It was the football players and cheerleaders. It was like textbook fucking bullying strategy and personnel. It was like,
my school.
Which one, if you had to?
If you had to. That's
Pick
crazy.
Bro, I would have called them on their shit. You prove it.
Were you a cool kid?
Me?
Yeah.
There's no way Scare was a cool kid.
So I was both an
Okay.
athlete and I got my associate's degree in high school. So I was in like every clique.
Okay. Because I was going to, like, your hobbies don't necessarily match each other, right? Like, I've explained you to a person before. When I was talking about, like, oh, I'm gonna go, like, solve the music puzzle with Scarrow, and somebody I play with, like, who the hell's that? I was like, oh, he, like, is a chemist, but he also does, like, competitive Destiny, but he's, like, happily married, but he plays, like, death metal guitar.
I have always tried to be good at everything. It's just kind of what I do. Except for fucking, like, nerd shit. Like, English.
Nerd shit.
Music's
Like-
cool because it makes me feel angry, which I like.
Nerd shit. You're a puzzle solver, buddy.
I'm a puzzle solver.
You're cracking codes.
It
You're
makes
the
all the
riddler.
moms love me.
The moms?
yeah.
That's who you're going for?
Oh
Yeah,
of course.
That's not who you're going for.
I told my wife I don't want kids, but I won't love her until we have one.
Well, okay, so my
Holy
mom's-
shit! That's insane. That's like extremely out of pocket.
No, like, not mom's plural, though. Like, okay, my mom passed away from cancer in 2015, bummer alert. But so I just have, like, tons of mommy issues now.
I usually tell people my mom died in childbirth, but that's actually a lie. She's still alive. I just don't talk to her.
Oh, well.
That's crazy. Do you think she knows you say that?
I really don't give a fuck, but no, I don't think. I literally have not talked to my mom in 6 years, so I have literally no idea. Trauma dump stream, let's do it. But no, I was so my school, we're in the fucking boonies, so we didn't really have many cliques per se. I suppose not like we didn't
Our
have any
school
bullies.
is so similar to that actually. That where there is just like no cliques at all.
Yeah, people
like,
just like coexist. But I was
Yeah.
like, I was on the cross country team. I played hockey. I played basketball. I was in my last 2 years of high school. I only had one high school class a semester. They were all college classes at the local community college. So I had a pass where I could I could just like leave our high school campus anytime I wanted, and I would like get my friends out of school early. And it was a really fucking good setup actually.
That's
So-
awesome.
Fickrel's finally gone.
But I was
No,
I'm relieved,
you know,
but
I'm just me. I've always been
I
me.
actually,
a sinking feeling.
in the smaller town I lived in, I actually got bullied more
Grief, Crow.
in the smaller towns.
Cruel were linked.
I went to school in North Georgia
Story
for
of bitterness
birthday high
and
school,
pity.
and that was it was like rich people, but like not to the degree where like they know they're rich, but to the degree where they're entitled. So it was interesting vibes.
Mhm.
They definitely lots of I don't even say clickiness, because that's like clickiness to me implies like a childish structure, and there was a level of organization to it.
Oh
Like,
shit! It was organized bullying. That's insane.
yeah, it was a bit like the mob.
That's crazy.
Never physical though, except for one dude who put me in a headlock, but he also played the French horn, so like get fucked.
This guy put me in a headlock.
You
but
got
he played the
bullied
French
by a
horn, so-
band nerd. That's a little. I want to tell people that one.
Okay, first of all, no, none of that makes sense. Second of all,
You said he played the
he
French
was
horn.
like really muscular.
Oh my god, guys, the helm's gone.
Skinny little twink arms.
Weak arms.
Why did I just gotta fucking? I'm so confused what just happened there. How am I out of the... Dude, this shit sucks. Whoever balanced this is a meanie head. On God.
Much elixir medicine was for
I bet I can make your tonic.
We went to a lot of parties though.
remedy.
But our parties were also like a bunch of my friends. I grew up like fucking poor. I'm one of 5, so like, dog, we were on like food stamps and shit. But a lot of my friends' parents owned like cabins, and so or like cabin businesses, and so our parties were just like going to cabins and hanging out for a weekend or whatever. It was fucking sick. I miss doing that sort of shit.
I didn't have the fortunateness of having friends with money because everyone was poor.
Thank you for not stopping at friends.
Yeah, I didn't have friends.
Oh
But you
man.
do now, right?
Yeah.
You got the Doofenshmirtz story where your mom didn't show up for your birth.
What?
That's crazy.
Doofenshmirtz, his mom didn't show up for his birth.
I've seen like one episode of that show.
That's after my time, Shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only episode I've seen of that is the one where there's an acronym in it. He says
Joke's on you, nobody
it's
else,
like
sure.
Love Muffin, and it's like League of Villainous Evildoers, maniacally
Guardian.
united for
Intel
frightening
confirms
and
that the
naughtiness.
Scorn
How the
Leader
hell do I
Fickle is
remember
on
that?
site. Time to finish what Uldren started.
Fikrul seeks both the end.
No, like, you had that fucking ready to go, man. I'm starting to... I think you're a closet Phineas and Ferb stan.
No,
Dude,
it's
he
just
acts like he said it's after his time, but also knows what the show, so...
Yeah, because I'm not a
Knows the
fucking
title?
idiot. Like, I
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
shit.
you're a poser. You're a poser.
I'm not a poser. I'm not pretending to be
You're
a
a
fan.
poser. You're pretending not to be a fan.
That's
and
not what
posing.
a poser is, Shrimp.
You could pose as not being a fan of something. That's being like a hipster.
That's
bro.
yeah. There's
You're
a
a
word for that.
poser.
I'm also not doing that.
Yeah, you can be a
I'm
poser.
the oldest of
for
5, Shrimp.
being a
I know
hipster.
shows that came after my time. They just
Oh,
weren't.
okay, yeah. Here's the truth now. This guy
I
just
just
lies all
didn't
the
watch
time.
them. Like, I don't know what you want from me. This is insane.
Here. When you stand, do you put your weight on your left foot or your right foot?
When I stand,
Yeah.
Yeah,
where
he
you-
doesn't stand up.
If
What
you
do you
have
mean?
to stand in a sassy way, and you have to like shift your weight in one direction.
left, definitely left.
Left? Okay. That's a pose, so you're a poser.
Yeah, you're a
What the
poser.
fucking cringe lord shit is that, bro?
I don't know.
That's insane. One time I was in grad school and I was feeling real bad. And, it's feeling real bad. My friend was like, Scarrow, do you believe in dinosaurs? It's like, Trevor, we're fucking scientists. Of course I believe in dinosaurs. And he goes, well, then they must believe in you. And I've never forgotten that. It hit real deep. So now I believe in myself because I believe in dinosaurs and they must believe in me.
I went the wrong direction. I
Yeah,
don't
catch me
believe in
dead in a
myself.
flannel, bro. What are your thoughts on the skin for Invisible Woman in Marvel Rivals? Is this the hard-hitting commentary you come to
I
me
believe in
for?
myself in a cryptid kind of
That's
way.
true.
Like,
Then some
I might be
abilities
out there
might have
somewhere.
hidden effects.
Damn.
Now, Guardian. Looks like a dead end.
Examine mirrors.
It's like
Guardian.
loose belief in yourself.
We are more than
Yeah, but more as like a terrifying entity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm right around the corner,
It's like
maybe.
a dark reflection of Fickrell's fortress.
What?
As the score.
I don't
You
know.
don't.
Dark
Fear?
You gotta lock in, Scarrow, is all I'm saying.
I have to lock in.
Yeah.
He's not
you're
locked in,
not
he's posing.
tracking.
He's busy posing.
He's a poser.
I don't even know. I'm a little distracted though, because I just found out that we're on off season for hockey, and I thought we were all told it wasn't gonna start until next weekend, but now we were just told today that's actually gonna start on Sunday. So I'm a little panicky because I've not had a good off season. Because our off season was also only 3.5 weeks, but I wanted more for myself.
Think of the dinosaurs, man.
They believe in me. It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be sick when I meet a dinosaur for the first time.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, fucking Dreadnoughtus, for sure.
What?
You're so.
Why are you
you're a
laughing
poser.
at me? That's insane.
No, I've just never heard of that dinosaur. I don't know why I
It's the
started that
largest
conversation.
dinosaur.
That was
Like,
good.
hello?
You're a size queen?
I'm a what?
Nothing.
Bro, am I being bullied because of my
A
face?
little bit.
Or did you just fucking trauma dump on us because you got bullied and now you're bullying me?
Hey man, I just call him like I see him.
And you're a poser, is all I'm saying.
Dude, this is insane.
Yes,
I'm
I see
being
a
bullied
poser.
by freaking Joe and Shrimp right now on me.
Just bully me back. I got a construction worker ass name.
No, a Dreadnoughtus is the largest. Yes, I play hockey.
In real life, people generally call me Joey, but then that's like a failed comedian's name, you know? And then if I go by Joseph, that's too biblical.
Is Joey just a failed comedian's name because of Joe Rogan, or is there another one?
What? No.
Okay, look, I don't find
just
Joe
sounds like a
Rogan
clown.
funny or entertaining, but I guess you can't really call him failed since he got paid like $50 billion from Spotify.
He still has like the largest podcast. in the
Yeah,
world.
so maybe he's not a good comedian, but he's obviously doing something right.
I'd say he's doing something successfully. I would not use the word right.
Yeah, dude. Tage is so. If you took every one of my goals that I've ever scored, I've played hockey
My
now
favorite
total in my
dinosaur
life
is the one
for
that
10,
believes in
11
me.
years. Not in a row,
So
but
all-
total I've played for about that. If you take every single
Wow.
goal I've ever scored
You're so
and you
well-rounded.
total their miles per hour, I don't think
You
it's
call me
higher
fat?
than 106 miles.
No, well-rounded.
It's fitting that
Kidding
Fickle
him.
is my first assignment as Hunter Vanguard.
One of the other cringe things I used to
promised
say
myself long
was when
ago
I was
to
playing
right
trials and it was
Aldrin's
heavy
wrongs.
round. My teammate would say it's
Fickle
heavy
was at the
round,
top
and then
of
I would
that
say
list.
my two favorite
lust for
words to describe the
control
morbidly
has
obese.
snared many,
And then
yes.
one time somebody laughed,
Barracks
and
was
the
one.
rest of the times nobody made any noise
Aldrin
at all.
was another. And Fickle
Yeah, I know which one of those camps I'm falling in.
same trap now.
Well, speaking of
Fickle
falling,
sees
I don't have
himself
Icarus
as
Dash
a
on.
savior, oblivious that he's corrupting the Elixni. Not
Oh, nice mantle,
Protects
his
his family.
God damn it, I was just
Alright.
laughing at you for
I'll
dying.
just do it all, guys.
Understand,
Shrimps is birds.
like his father.
Shrimps is birds.
I saw where that road led Aldrin. Laid out beneath a burial shroud.
The same fate awaits his son. The Guardian will.
Why are we not on
keep
expert
his
anymore?
soul.
Wait, are we not?
Oh no, that's why last time was so easy.
We weren't on expert last time either.
Oh no, bro!
Does that mean we get less materials or no materials?
Yeah, on expert you get 3, on normal you get fucking 1!
Okay, it's better than 0. It's okay, buddy.
God damn it,
I've
that
been
is...
getting 0 this whole time.
That is definition. Do you see fucking when you start bullying me, I get distracted, bro.
Hey, I knew we were on expert last time. I just didn't say anything.
Shrimps is bugs, dude. Holy.
Yeah. You don't know how I knew?
Because you switched to a sword?
Them raiders didn't have void. I don't have a sword on. I've actually never owned a sword.
Yes, I casually lie.
Definite plan is inimical to
Me
my
when I
own.
lie
I'm
on the
actually
internet.
fucking
Like
professional.
Drifter's cooking. Best get out of there quickly,
Oh,
Guardians.
Hyrax the Ascendant. He seeks
Lab, that is so real.
Hyrax.
from behind.
I learned the other day, so Hoon said not even a diamond sword. Hoon,
From
Shrimp was telling me he's never played Minecraft, bro.
The mind
I
bender is on
said I'd never been on the server you're playing.
Yeah, of course you haven't, because it's it's the server that I was in my life. Bruh, you weren't in my group. You're not allowed on my server.
I'm gonna blow your
What are you
mind.
saying?
I also haven't played Minecraft.
You've never played Minecraft?
Like one time at a friend's house for like 5 minutes. That doesn't count.
Yeah, at least you're not a poser like Scaro is.
Yeah, I would
Bro,
never claim to have played Minecraft.
have only ever pretended to be a huge Minecraft fan, and I am in fact a huge Minecraft fan. So it kind of ebbs and flows, you know. I like taking a couple years off, going back, and then just losing myself. in
That's
the-
actually the expected gameplay pattern of a Minecraft player.
It's so good, man.
You think I haven't played Minecraft, Scaro9?
Bro, that's literally what you said.
I read it again, okay? And
All
I want
right,
you to
I'm
read it out
reading. I'm
loud.
exposing me and Shrimp's DMs on air. Have we said? Okay, maybe I
Have we
won't,
said anything that
maybe
can't
I
be
won't read that.
yeah,
but-
maybe not quite. Yeah.
I said. Did we fucking talk about this?
I'm
So
about to-
long ago.
Oh, you said I would never. Good luck with your Destiny-shaped Minecraft blocks, brother. And I said the server's so cracked. And you said, I was thinking of trying it out, but I have too much gaming to do
Yes,
elsewhere.
in relation to the server, because
Bro,
I
what do you
remember
mean you
there
think
being
you
a
were trying it
Destiny
out? I'm
server.
not, you just fucking were trying to invite yourself to my server?
No, I thought you were talking about the public Destiny server. Destiny Minecraft server.
You brought Destiny into it.
Yeah, because I figured you were playing that server. I didn't think you'd actually just be playing actual Minecraft.
This is crazy, bro. And then I said, wait, trying it out? You never played? And then you said, nah.
I was referring to that server again.
I'm gonna flood our DMs with the fake Astacross tweets so you can never black.
No, don't fucking. This guy walks up to me at GCX and he's got a bunch of papers and he goes, I'm gonna get Astacross to sign one of these fake tweets, and then he proceeds to read the most out-of-pocket shit I've ever heard, dude. I was like, Joe,
Can I share the tamest
Joe, can
one?
you send me one actually?
I
in my
can send you
DMs?
all of them. There's like 5 fake Astacross tweets.
Dude, there's,
And here.
I do not condone this. They're not real. I do not want to be any part of this at all. I was
Scarab
like,
does not condone what I'm about to say.
no, don't.
at all.
Please don't say any
Don't
of it.
say it.
I don't want any. I don't.
I was gonna say the most tame one.
Just for clarification. Okay, say the. I remember. I don't remember exactly what they said, but I remember even the one where I was like, I don't do this. I remember it still being pretty bad.
Okay.
I think it was like fucking gooning over waifus or some shit, bro.
No. It was worse. It was worse. Well, also, let me just say that Scarab9 does not have any association with Joe.
Okay, no, don't do. I'm gonna fucking just mute you, man.
I wasn't gonna say it. I was just establishing that you are not in any way connected to it, and that I am also an Astacross fan genuinely, and that I enjoy.
Yeah, it was meant in good fun. I just think they were out of pocket. And to clarify for chat, though I'm not gonna let him read them. It wasn't anything like racist or anything. It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't. It was just
it was
out of
not
pocket
like-
shit. Where it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was not like anything problematic. It was just very absurdist and like
Yes, exactly.
a little sexual.
Like I
It was
said, I'm
definitely-
pretty sure one of them was hardcore, like gooning over waifus.
It was not waifu.
Oh. It's hardcore gooning. It was over moms or something?
I don't want to say.
Okay, well then, it's
I'm
fine.
protecting you. Now,
Don't worry.
You asked
Okay,
me
no,
not
we're
to
fine.
read it, but now you're asking me.
Nah, it's good. We're fine. It's okay. Changing subject. Let's talk about how we were bullied again. Well, not we. How?
So, fake Scarab tweets. What do you
Okay.
think?
You should start exposing fake Scarab tweets. That'd be
What?
hilarious.
Dude, I tweet some unhinged shit though. So
Okay, like definitely, if like Glad tweeted the things that I put in the fake Astacross tweets, he would be fine, because that's like his. I think
yeah,
it's, like,
they
his
were
brand
much
of, like, a
more
little
Glad
more-
tweets. Glad being the guy who's tweeted out that he likes hamsters to crawl up his ass,
Yeah. But
and
like,
he said that
also,
publicly.
it's only funny if it's like pinned on somebody who wouldn't say it.
Yeah, they were much closer to Glad tweets. God, remember that one time I fucking ran
can't
2
believe
normals
Fickle's
back to
finally
back
gone.
and had the ultimate time loss?
I'm relieved.
That's fucking embarrassing.
There's also this sinking
I'm just
feeling in
saying,
my gut.
if I were fire team leader, those all 3 would have been expert runs.
Yeah, I bet they
You
would
and
be.
Fickle were linked.
I'm about
He
to
was
send
your
you
wish.
shrimp. So many. I have a
I'm gonna do one more.
thing.
God, I wasted so much time.
All right. What do you think of these? One of them is like not necessarily easy to get if you don't know like obscure terrible internet trends. The one with the picture.
Mm-hmm.
What was what, lab?
Eyes up, Guardian.
What
Intel
happened?
confirmed that the Scorn
Did I do something out of pocket?
Time to finish what Aldrin started.
I would have committed.
Both the end of
Yeah, I would have committed too, but I've learned to ask people.
Yeah, pretty much,
better
Lab.
filters than me before I do things.
I think it'll be time gated, Daniel, but we
Something
don't
I'm
know for
practicing
sure.
Right now.
He doesn't just want to win. He wants to prove himself before Crow and his people.
I think, is this one actually expert?
I think the only reason Scare didn't share DMs is because there was multiple messages of my personal identifying.
Well, it's also because I called Chris Proctor the Proctator, and that's not public.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want people to know I do that.
But like, he'd be chill with that.
Chris the Proctator Proctor. I have it on good authority that one way or another he has heard that I call him that. So, that's great. I've never had the privilege of speaking to the man. I would love to one day. I hope he forgets that I call him the Proctator.
He can
I hope
just
that
call
he
you, like,
remembers.
I hope that whenever he's trading new people. No, I'm gonna rephrase this. I hope if he ever, if I was ever in a meeting with him, he would give me a pop quiz at the end. He'd go, "It's time for the Proctate exam."
Bro,
Oh,
no, dude.
I had to rephrase it. Okay. If I wish my last name was good. It's not. It's a bore. I hate both of my names. They're bad.
Okay. Again, I won't say anything, don't worry, but I saw your first name once when you were sharing a Reaper session with me. And I think that's a regular ass
Wait,
first
my
name.
Reaper has my real name? It doesn't say Bob Barker? Oh, I have all my accounts as Bob Barker. Or I try to, just in case that happens and I accidentally leak it on stream or something.
Then maybe it was another fake name and I didn't see it.
Yeah, it might have been. I don't know. Anyway, don't say it. No, like just.
I'm
in
not,
case.
yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
If that's
He did
true, then
leak
some
it once
element might
on
have
stream a while ago.
Yeah, it
and then I
happens.
misremembered it.
That happens from time to time.
It's like a dark
That's the sole reason I don't show my URL bar on stream, like when I'm looking stuff up anymore. Because one time I did that, and the top answer was my fucking old school email, and you know it has my entire fucking name in it. And it's like, oh great, that's awesome actually. So that's why anytime I look anything up on stream, I drag it over to another monitor now and then drag it back.
Well,
No,
it's your
I'm
shot.
not. Oh goodness. Yeah, Daniel, but like we got an epilogue
What?
quest, the
Damn.
final story week in Echoes as well. So like it's not out of the question that an epilogue would already be available. God, now I want to show chat my Minecraft server.
Now I want to show chat my fake.
You're just playing
Instagram
vanilla?
feed.
Yeah.
Insane. Y'all got an iron farm?
Yeah, of course we have an iron farm. What the?
Okay.
I
didn't know you knew
have
like
a top of the nether roof pigment farm as well.
Piglin farm?
Or piglin. It broke in the last update though, because they can now attack further, and so they keep killing my iron golem, and it's really sad. So I have to find a way to fix it. But we have a guardian farm, we have a mob farm, we have a bone meal farm. We have every
You got a
colored
gunpowder
sheep
farm?
We have, yeah, that's the mob farm. Not like a dedicated
okay.
one, but we have a blaze farm. I want to make a the last time I played was right before the deep dark, so it's been like 3 years, and so like I'm just now getting back into it, and I want to make like a trial farm. I want to make a raid farm. We never made one of those, unfortunately. No, I don't need a slide farm. I should make one. I had one back in like the Xbox days when slimes only spawn in
I
slime
remember
chunks.
old radar farms were so busted, like
Now-
when they first
Now that
came out
they're just
raids.
in swamps and stuff. What were?
You could just raid farms. when
Oh
they
yeah,
first came out with the
I think
raids.
they're still pretty busted, but not as good. But you have to use potions
Yeah,
now, right?
Yeah, for Bad Omen.
Yeah.
No, when it first came out, you just built a like completely vertical tower, and it would just like go automatically for hours and just like insta complete multiple raids.
Yeah, we missed that. I haven't
It was-
made anything, like, I don't have, like, a shulker format either. I really, there's a variety of things. I think I want to, my next project, I think I want to make, like, a really complex, like, bartering piglin kill farm. Or, like, a pigman kill farm that I, like, pretty much just convert my pigman farm into a piglin bartering farm as well. And then,
Man?
pigman.
There's pigmen?
They're the originals.
They used to be called pigmen.
Are they not still? Are piglins?
Zombified. I think they're called zombified piglin now.
Oh, whatever the fuck, bro. The non-piglin ones. I don't know. But what I really like doing is I like to collect everything, because of course I do. So, like, I had all...
You're so cringe and predictable.
I have an aquarium with every type of fish, or at least it was every type of fish 3 years ago. I have every music disc that was available 3 years ago. I haven't caught up yet. We had the brown panda bear, which was super rare, and I drove it like fucking 20,000 blocks back to my house.
So do you have every single subspecies of fish, like all?
There were
Or
like
was it
20
just, like, one of
main
each
fish, and I had them all. But I don't
Okay.
know if that has changed in the last 3 years.
Fickle is my first assignment.
There, I saw a video of a guy doing
Oh,
all
it's crazy.
of the
Holy shit.
fish and all of their different color variations, and there was like 900 different
Oh,
ones.
fuck me. Yeah, I will not be doing that.
Has snared many.
I think my new thing, I want to get all the armor trims, and I want to get the missing music discs.
Aldrin was
Yeah, the only problem with that is like armor stands also just lag the shit out of your game.
Yeah.
So
So my friend used to host it, his computer was not very good, but I got those files, and I've been hosting it, and I just dedicated 15 gigs of RAM to it, so I think it'll be alright, but we'll see.
do you just like start it up when?
Yeah,
When
yeah,
people get
I
on,
host.
or-
I host.
Okay.
laid out beneath a
Because
purple shroud.
I was working with, or I was having
his son.
Lab help me a lot with setting up servers.
So
Because I started up, I
didn't know
bought
that.
like
That's
a
good to
cheap
know.
Dell Optiplex and used it as a dedicated server for that and a bunch of other things.
And it's got
And I,
the Plex server going?
It was like it was a bunch of Docker shit. I hate it. I hate it. I was docking.
I don't really know what you mean in this context. I know the joke, but I don't know like the actual meaning.
No, it's like I don't even know how to explain it. I didn't understand it enough to explain it. The Docker debacle. That's insane, yeah.
I'm so good. What is this even fucking mean? Were you like crypto mining?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, really?
No, it's rug pulling. Children?
Revenant plane is inimical to
Yeah, I just made a bunch of shit coins and scammed like 12-year-olds.
I told people to get their mom's credit card now.
the ascendant
Then you need to open a MetaMask wallet.
of
And then you need to... You went through all the
With the
steps.
keywords?
The key... Respond to me with your specific Web3 passphrase.
I don't know enough about this to get in on the joke.
Said, I love learning about hyper niche things like this just so I can make fun of them. That's like one of my passions. It's probably a really toxic trait, but it makes me happy.
little
So.
bit.
What?
Right, I mean,
trait
come
of
on.
yours isn't toxic.
I like to think like my specific chemistry passion is really focusing on sustainability. So I think that's like a pretty good trait.
You know what is
Yeah.
made of chemicals? Toxins. Checkmate.
Yeah, checkmate. God damn it.
I'm a large molecule chemist. I do some small molecule chemistry, but nothing toxic. I had some
You're
friends
made
that
of molecules. Think about that.
I had some friends in grad school that were funded by the DoD, and they worked on like neurotoxins and shit. Pretty crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they were
Did you
like,
get to try any out?
yeah, they had to work in like double sealed glove boxes, and they had pretty incredible protocols actually.
Do you have a favorite chemical?
Do
you
I
have
have
a
a
favorite
favorite
toxin?
chemical?
Is that like asking me, like, do you have a favorite note?
So usually no, because there's way fewer notes. Usually for chemists, they don't ask chemicals. They usually ask solvents. And every chemist that does wet chemistry, especially organic chemistry chemists, they have a favorite solvent for sure. Mine's DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide. It dissolves pretty much everything, and it's non-toxic, so it's really cool. Assassins used to use it because it will penetrate skin, and so they would dissolve poisons in it and then like rub it on doorknobs, and then you would touch the doorknob, and then DMSO would transfer the poison through your skin into your bloodstream
Oh,
and kill you. It's really cool. And now like a bunch of soccer moms believe that DMSO is like has like anti-cancer properties, and so like you can buy it at like holistic medicine stores, and people like rub it all over themselves for some reason. It's kind of weird.
I assume that has like very harmful effects.
No,
right?
no, it's pretty mundane. It's fine. It doesn't help, but it's not. I think the worst side effect is like it'll dissolve the sweat on your skin and pull it back in your bloodstream, and so like
Ew.
I have never done this, but supposedly if you rub like DMSO on your feet, like you can taste onions after a couple
What?
minutes, because it brings your sweat from your feet through your bloodstream, and then like your bloodstream's really like the blood barrier's really thin in your mouth, and then you can taste it.
Oh, that's why I taste donuts all the time.
Is that like
You rub
only the
donuts on
case
your
for
feet?
people who eat lots of onions?
Yeah.
Like in the same way that sometimes people like smell like Americans smell like cheese, according to people who aren't American.
I think that's just racism.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably just racism.
But I'm more inclined to believe that when it goes the other way, when Americans are like,
Yeah, that's
you know.
specifically why I avoided the example.
No, I'm sure there's some, like, look, if you consume a bunch of specific chemicals, then you almost certainly are more likely to excrete that. And
You
then
probably would die too.
certain chemicals are
just
going to
started-
have, well, I mean, like, spices have certain, but I don't fucking know, dog. I'm a polymer chemist. I'm not here to...
Why, you don't dabble in biochemistry?
I actually did, like, my PhD is in bioapplied polymers, but I made the polymers that we then handed off to collaborators that did all the bio shit. I just had to learn all of it, too. This is the worst boss in the fucking franchise, by the way. I just want everyone to know that.
Literally.
Like, I can see you, dude!
Ah, the trickster, get tricked. Ah.
Chad is wondering why you're stepping on donuts constantly.
Oh, I just like the way they taste.
Alright, well. Were you always interested in being a chemist? I kind of fell into it. As I mentioned, I did my associates in high school, and I, like, at the time, the only class I was challenging
To
was
what Lab
chemistry.
said
so
earlier, I had two servers running for a while using Docker, and I just decided to stop using the server because, like with every Minecraft server, people stop playing after a few days.
Few days? No. Few months, man. You gotta get better friends.
I wanted to play vanilla, and they wanted to play modded, and then I set up the modded server, and then they stopped playing after a few
In
days.
my previous experience, I always lose interest in modded servers way faster.
No, we
don't-
did this.
I don't know why that is.
Me and a friend did a mod pack called Stone Block, which is just like the whole world is stone, but there's also mods that you can like transmute shit into other shit and like sift through gravel for specific items.
They added that in real Minecraft.
Yeah.
You can escalate
But
to
like
find
basically,
pottery shards.
yeah. But in this mod, basically you start with just stone and you can beat the game. There's only stone. I died of cringe. That's so base, Lab. True Minecraft server enjoyer.
I'm trying to think of how I could boot up my Minecraft server without doxing myself because it shows my IP. But I think as long as I just logged in off stream, I think we'd be okay. Like
instead of direct connecting, you can just like set it up as like you can add it as one of your servers, and it only shows server title and description. Shouldn't show the IP address.
Huh.
I can't believe Fickrel's finally gone.
Lab, I might take you up on that.
But just
Alright.
don't edit the
Also
server
the sinking
like
feeling
connection,
I got.
and don't accidentally click on direct connect if you have an IP that's
You and Fikrul were
killable.
linked. He was your wish.
Yeah, or you could just do what Lab is saying and
Cloudflare? But what if they
have a
crash
domain
again?
instead of
What if
your IP
Cloudflare
address.
goes down?
Alright. I'm gonna head out.
I'm probably gonna opt out now as well.
All right, thanks for farming, friends. Hopefully I've got enough to finish. I bet my mistake is going to cost me, and I'm going to have to run it one more time, but I'll solve it. No biggie.
Good luck.
You got it. You just
I will see ya.
See ya. Oh, I only have 4. There's no way. I think I need 2 more Onyx. Oh, shit. I don't fucking know, man. I'm not a computer guy. I think I'm pretty close to, I don't remember. Surely I don't need 12. Everyone prays that I get these refunded. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, I got refractive! No! I have to do 2 more, man. I might just do like, I might... Can I at least do this? Is it gonna let me do... Wait. Last one's the first one? I don't think it is. No, that's the one I didn't get. Fucking, I'm so dumb. No, I think they were saying it's 3 legacy. 3 legacy, 4 normal. Or vintage. That's what I was told. I was told this is a normal one, not a legacy. Okay, cool. Yes, I do, Lab. People are saying that those 2 messages, I wasn't sure what they did. People are thinking that that might unlock those. Okay, so I'm just gonna fire team find for 1 more. The organ stuff in my video it'd be 1 in 6, I think. They just like, we didn't know what they did. They just gave like bad messages in chat, but people are thinking that they unlock those, but I don't fucking know. I have literally no idea, man. That's kind of the one problem with trying to speed through shit, is I speed through shit and then I have to kind of suss out what does what, but I never know if I did it correct or not. Oh, I don't want you that's wait, am I in the... What the fuck is going on? I must have clicked the wrong button here. Oh no. Wait, does that mean that we're gonna have to kill the boss? Wait. This field work, I think, means they're gonna want to kill the boss. I just need to do one. One should be enough to finish it. Okay. Oh, man. Might be the last one. Because I already beat the boss, the organ boss, is it going to make me do it again? Once I get the final field work, or? It is going to make me kill it again? That's alright. Also, I'm in your fight team, be kind of shit. Do you, hello. Are we killing the, are you trying to kill the organ boss, or are we just running through?
And supremacy of scorn. A public display.
He doesn't just want to win. He wants to prove himself before Crow and his people.
I wish this season or episode was more vampire-y. Have you guys, I kind of know, I didn't want to tweet about this because I think people would take it too far. But kind of every piece of marketing this season was kind of misleading. And I don't think people have realized it yet entirely, but the dungeon, the trailer definitely made it seem like it was a time loop, and it wasn't. We were pretty much told that Tomb of Elders was going to be a roguelike, and it wasn't. And, well, not really. And then we were told this season was going to be very vampire-y, and it just definitely was not. So I think they took a little too many marketing liberties this episode. We got a Dungeon Vespers host, yeah. It's definitely more zombie than vampire, but yeah, that's just what Scorn are, though. We had a vampire finisher, and the exotic in the season pass was like vampire themed, but that's it. Expert, you get 3 flakes. Normal, you get 1. Yeah, an emote, yeah. It's just kind of unfortunate. I didn't want to, like I said, I was going to tweet that, and then I decided not to because I think people would be pretty toxic about it, but I really think they took way too many liberties with descriptors trying to hype people up this season. I think they kind of missed the mark on all of it. I still think Vespers was very good, but I don't know what the time travel thing was about in the trailer. Very weird.
This place is like a dark reflection of Fickrell's fortress.
As the Scorn are dark reflections
Oh, shit.
of elixir.
Vampire part was based entirely the final cutscene?
Fascinating.
Like Nezrak being hurt by the lights? Is that what you mean?
Guardian down.
Fickrell was technically a vampire? How? Because I thought the vampire was gonna mean he was like consuming souls, but he wasn't. He was just killing things and forcing them to convert to Scorn, but that's like... Or Fickrell got staked? He didn't get staked, he got injected.
Guardian down.
We hit him with the needle. He was able to make a living elixir into Scorn? Yeah, but that's like... That's literally zombies. That's literally werewolves. I guess vampires do that. That's like literally any sort of like infectious thing. I don't know, like it's just weird. I think they, like, if they just mention it, if they were just like, yeah, kind of vampire-y or whatever. But they literally made one of the armor sets Vampire Hunter, man. It's just a weird look. I like the aesthetic this season, but I definitely would have liked it more if they actually went like into vampire a lot more. Like if Fikrul was like sucking souls out of Fallen or whatever. I'm so good at this game, I promise. I think that would have been way cooler. But it's fine. It's fine. It's like I'm still at the end of the day, even with Aramis being as bad as Aramis is, I am way more happy with this season's narrative than Echo's. 100%. And that's with Aramis automatically taking 50% off of how good the narrative is. Do I think this is one of the best seasonal narratives ever? No. But it is definitely, in my opinion, better than last season. Now, next season, man, there's no way. I refuse to believe they can fuck up next season. It is such a slam dunk. It should literally be the most free low of all free lows. I'm gonna die.
Bring him down before the Corsairs find out he's here.
Can't wait for next season where Eris tries to redeem Shivu. I'll fucking freak out. It's basically Bungie for basically 70-80% of the game makes you think they think it's something it's not. I don't know. I see that take a lot. I don't really agree with it personally. I think like all things considered, their marketing's been like actually, especially like in terms of like what the narrative is, has been pretty on point. Have there been marketing statements that have been misleading?
It's fitting that Fikrul is my first assignment as Hunter Vanguard.
All companies do that, right?
I promised myself long ago to
but I think like all in all,
Fikrul
you know,
is at the top of that list.
I don't think their track record's necessarily that bad.
Snared many, yes. Barracks was one. Uldren was another.
The hoodie brand is Shibori Threads. This is a I Prevail hoodie. You can't really see it because this is really dark with the contrast, but you can see it in person.
Oblivious that he's corrupting the Elixir, not helping them.
He protects his family. Uses power.
Yeah, I love Shibori. I have a ton of them.
Like his father.
I saw where that road led Uldren. Laid out beneath a burial shroud.
The same
Yo, what's up?
fate awaits his son.
No one has found the Kel's Vengeance run yet, so if it's available, we don't know how. I'm assuming it's time gated. Do you think Savathun will have daddy issues? I am actually like pretty high key hoping Savathun doesn't play that big of a role next season. I know she will. I've said this a couple of times, but I really want Shivu to die early on. I don't think it'll happen. But I want Shivu to die in the dungeon really early on, and then the focus to be on, like they said, like Eldritch Forces, like the Worm Gods and stuff like that. I think that'd be really sick. And maybe Savathûn starts to play a role at that point. But I don't want the whole season to be another Savathûn versus Shivu or Wrath season. I think we've played that out already. I think I know what you're talking about, Fletcher. Also, I can show you one here, see if it's what you mean. Oh, these guys are fucking annoying. These ones here, because there's only like 2 variations of those. It's like that symbol or that symbol every time.
Guardian down.
So no, I don't think that's one. Do you think next season we'll see the Dreadnought back? They literally confirmed we're going to the Dreadnought next season. The only question is, do we only go there for like seasonal activities, or are they going to bring it back like a patrol space, like they did with the Leviathan? I hope they do a patrol space. I think the Dreadnought is the perfect opportunity to do that. But we'll see. You know, we'll find out in just a couple weeks. There's no way they'll do patrol space? I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I think if they really wanted to, they would.
The Revenant plane is inimical to life on a molecular level.
Like drifters cooking.
I really hope it's
Best
not
get out of
Carnivores
there
again.
quickly, Guardian.
Yeah, I'm hoping for some more. They did say, they specifically said, and this might be a fool me once, fool me twice situation, but they literally said, if you like the coil, you'll like the activity on the Dreadnought. That's what they said.
On the run. Follow him.
So that, once again, that might be a, oh, you fall for it twice, but you know. There's still some copium that next season is actually a true roguelite. Or roguelike, excuse me. Oh yeah, they did say they did say coil time Shattered Throne. I forgot about the Shattered Throne part. They also said about Tomb of Elders. The difference is that Noah said it about Tomb of Elders. Who's the, you know, he worked on it, and it's his baby, and maybe he was a little too close to it. The people who said it about the other one were like narrative people. So a little further removed and maybe have a better full picture view. Well, Noah made deep dives and coil. So he knows what a roguelike is. But like I said, like I think like and to be fair, I genuinely do think that Tomb of Elders was a good activity. I think that the looting structure for it really blew. And you know, that's obviously not on, like Noah doesn't make the loot. That's not on him. Another example is like Noah made Whetstone in deep dives. And like Whetstone would be an infinitely better exotic mission if fucking Wicked Instrument wasn't the exotic, right? Like, I feel like he's been shafted twice now with bad loot, and I feel bad for him. Coil was like the perfect of everything. Coil was amazing. So I think Tomb would have been I still think it should have been more roguelite, like and had those elements and the differing elements. But I think it would have been a lot better if there was a reason to actually interact with it. Didn't play Season Wish. How was Coil? Wasn't long. It's the same way that you can do Tomb of Elders, where you can do one rotation and it's contest, or it's Tomb of Elders and then you can do all the rotations, 4 rotations, and it's contest. One of those, I don't remember. It was the same thing with Coil. So Coil, I believe you did 4 or 5 laps. It might have been 5 through Riven's layers. And it was really good. You could speedrun it. You could get it down to like 35 minutes. It was definitely on the longer end of activities though. But it was, I mean, holy, easily Like, it rained more weapons on you than, like, Onslaught did back in Into the Light. It was fucking showering you with loot. It was crazy.
There's nowhere left.
And so it had a really, really fun gameplay loop, and it was a true, like, you earned a currency, and you got to spend it on buffs for you and your fire team. It was, like, truly, like, a rogue type game. It was really good. And so that's why everyone really thought Tomb of Elders was going to do that too, and then they were disappointed when it didn't. Yeah, Coil was fucking sick. Honestly, if the new activity has shiny weapons and Jonesy loot, I'll be happy because the season's been so stingy with drops. Not only has it been stingy, but it's like the drops are just not interesting this season. They said that they're introducing, what did they call it? Like the Ascendant weapons or something? Or what's the special type of loot they said? Yeah, the Heretical Arsenal. So that we know there is like a special tier or style or something of weapon coming next season. We don't know if that means shiny. I would be kind of shocked if it doesn't mean shiny, because Robbie Stevens literally said you will know in your inventory when it drops, which makes me think it's going to be shiny. But I don't know. I fucking hate this boss. But we'll see. I mean, we're only a few weeks away. TWAB tomorrow might give us some information about the new season, by the way. I mean, they'll probably do a reveal stream here in 3 weeks, I would imagine. Maybe day of, maybe day of. I gotta go ahead and take that day off, by the way. We'll start getting information here pretty soon, I'd imagine. I think the Heretical shiny weapons will have the cracked glass texture they show on the linear fusion rifle. Didn't they show that on all the guns? And it was like, that's what all the guns look like. We can go back and watch the trailer after this. I think I'm done after this, and then I just have to run the field works. I hope I'm done after this. I really don't want to run this mission again. Onslaught plus coils would be pretty cool. That being said, I would really like for them to lean into a shorter seasonal activity. I think, like, not both, you know, because we've been getting 2 activities in an exotic mission. I would really love if we get like an act 1, maybe like a more in-depth activity. But one of these activities, I want to be like a burst. Like, I want like a 4 or 5 minute completion activity. I think the activities have just been getting longer and longer and longer and longer. And I'm ready for some, just a one-off short burst activity. Breach executable? No, even that was 10, 12 minutes, man. Like, no, I'm talking a burst. Destiny Rising style, yeah. Tomb is short. Tomb is, that is a subset of a larger activity. I want like a self-contained short burst experience. Expunge lane? Wasn't Expunge a story mission? Wrathborn hunts? Maybe a little bit more in-depth than those. I do think Wrathborn hunts had, like, if there was better loot and it wasn't the only seasonal activity, I think Wrathborn hunts would have been a welcomed addition, to be honest. Like, I think the thing that made Wrathborn hunts so bad is they were the only thing to do. But a short activity that you can farm during events is not a bad thing to have. That's actually like really good to have for especially really grindy events.
I'm relieved, but There's also this sinking feeling in
I
my
think,
gut.
so Expunge was the story missions in Splicer. I think you're thinking of Override,
You
maybe?
and Fickroll
Maybe
were
I have
linked.
those backwards, but I think Override was like the actual activity.
A story of bitterness and pity.
I want the 9 activities from Destiny Rising. Yeah, exactly, like a short burst,
From an act
you know, rogue
of
type activity. I think
kindness.
that would be awesome. Altars of Summoning were a really good example. I think altars were really awesome. And they worked because the other activity, Savathun Spire, was pretty fucking good. So it was like a nice combo. I think the ability to go like farm altars as long as you want, and it kind of acting like an open, not quite a patrol space, but like a, you know, its own space. In addition to a much more linear farmable activity, I think that was like a really cool 1-2. That's the best 1-2 they've ever done. Like if you think about the other ones, like Deep Dives was pretty good, Salvage fucking sucked, Catch Crash was fine, Expeditions were like literally the worst fucking thing ever. You know, usually there's like a pretty good one and a really bad one. And I feel like Witch is the only time where they were like, actually, yeah, they're both pretty fucking good. I don't think we ever see 12-man activities, man. Like, Excision is literally fucking breaking the game. Astral Alignment plus Shattered Realm slapped. Shattered Realm is a top 5 seasonal activity ever. I hated Astral Alignment. I am personally pretty over Menagerie Light style activities. I think we've done them to death. I'm not really a big fan, unless they really do something to change. Oh, do I get in 3? Oh no. Oh, let's go. Okay, we're done. Fuck yeah. Fishing aboard the Dreadnought would actually go kind of hard, though. I don't even care. Hopefully they're a little better with the Triumphs this time around, but fishing on the Dreadnought would be sick. What the fuck? Do I have to complete this one? What? I have every... Oh. Oh. How do I get these? Oh, is it this? Okay. Okay. I didn't even know those existed, holy. Alright, so now I have every tonic, we're good. Bam. So now I can go do these and then that and then that. So these are both on Europa. And it's lost sectors and challenging enemies, so I can just fly through that shit. Menagerie is fine. I honestly believe Menagerie is way overhyped. I don't like Menagerie as much as everyone else. It was fine. Like, it's probably still a top 10 seasonal activity ever. It might be in the higher end. I don't think is it top 5? Coil's better for sure. Shattered Realms are better for sure. I'd have to really sit down and think about that. I like Altars better too. I don't know. Menagerie was good. Like, don't get me wrong. I think people think it's better than it was. But every time they do another Menagerie, but worse. So they did Menagerie, and then they did Sundial, which is Menagerie, but worse. And then they did Astral Alignment, which was Menagerie, but worser. And then they did Catch Crash, which was worser. And then, you know, they just keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. I think it just loses. I'm pretty over it, to be honest. I cannot tell you what Override was if I had a gun to my head. That was Neon Gambit. Neon, from Splicer. And then, like, when you banked enough motes, you got to go into the Vex realm and fight a boss, and there was like a little obstacle course beforehand. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I thought Nightmare Containment was bad. I really liked the Dreadnought. I think they did the Dreadnought very well. Or sorry, the Leviathan, bringing it back. I think they did a really good job. I wish it was a bit more expansive, but easily the worst part of bringing the Leviathan back was the Nightmare Containment loop. It was not good. It was quite bad. But like the first couple of days, like solving all the little secrets and events and stuff on the Leviathan were a lot of fun. Like I did enjoy them bringing it back, and I love the aesthetic change. I think they did a great job on that half of it. I wish they would have spent a little bit more time on it. But Nightmare Containment was just like, it was just Castellum, but worse. Where is this thing? It's there under the chest. It's bugged. Oh, shit. Thank you. And then I think I have to do what? Powerful enemies and all sectors. Yeah, the weapons from that season were pretty good. That was Solar 3.0, right? So it was pretty hard to go wrong. And Duality had some fucking insane weapons, dude. That was our first 3-round burst linear. With Storm Chaser or whatever. That was super good. Fixed Odds was really good. I think Epicurean wasn't even that bad at the time. Lingering Dread is fucking goated. Like Duality has some of the best weapons out of dungeons. I haven't gone there and make Trash Not Love. I'll let you know when I get there if I can figure it out. Stormchaser got immediately outclassed and Plunder. I don't think I remember that. Yeah, I still use Fixed Odds as well. It feels really good. No, I haven't seen Duality speedruns. Well, not recently. I saw them when Duality first came out. And like people are doing the pathing and the skips and stuff. Pretty cool. But I'm sure it's even crazier nowadays. Oh, come on. Spawn the boss, bro. Oh, shit. Okay. When you could go out of bounds and hit the fallen shield in duality, or in grasp, excuse me. That was really fun. I just let people join in chat and on master and like get artifice armor. That was really fun. Fun time for sure. Well, I went out of bounds. So actually, I don't even know why I needed them. I think I was just being nice. But I would, you know, you'd go out of bounds, you'd use Salvation's grip and break the box, kill the captain through the box or whatever. Game dev is so funny, man. Yeah, so we're gonna put this captain in a black box out of bounds. And that's actually gonna be how this thing takes damage. That's so funny. Yes, I need to learn grapple skating. I meant to check it out the other day. Maybe we'll learn it tomorrow, when we check out the TWAB or whatever, if the TWAB's notable enough for a stream. I want to learn how to do it for sure. It's not gonna let you post a link. I have links turned off if it's not mods. What's it? Can I put a link here to a forum post regarding the Scorn Melodies bug here? Like, what's it talking about? Is there a way to get it unbugged, or? Do I actually have to kill anything right here? Just the Cyclops? Oh, it's probably Minotaurs. Good luck, Star Wars. Have fun. Dang, rip Bozo. But we figured out what soft blocking is and how to prevent it. Is it the first? It's the first code, isn't it? Because when I look at Braid Tech, the only one I've checked is the first code, so I imagine it's bugging it. You put in the first intrinsic upgrade first, you were locked out. Oh, that makes sense because that's the only code you can actually enter in the first run through. Because the code in the front, you can't enter yet because you don't have the button. So I entered it, me being me, very first. And it bugged me out. That makes sense. Let me make sure. I think that's all of them now. My last field work. Oh, I need to kill one more powerful combatant on the Europa. Yeah, Kyle. That's unfortunate they got delayed, but makes sense. Makes sense. Hopefully they fix that, man. I'm still waiting for them to fix the Encore or Season of Echoes weapon. Triumph. Yeah, Echoing Gunfire one is not fixed. Big Sag. Yeah, I agree, K-Phil. All right, last major field work. Let's go to Neptune. Where the fuck is it? Am I blind? Am I stupid? Let me read this one more time. I think Hazza is now the only max triumph score person who's not gotten this new triumph bugged. Of fucking course, dude. That's crazy. Hey, as long as they fix it. They got months. Neptune. Oh, it's right here. Was it there the whole time? Am I really just blind? That's how it goes, Cole. The guy who did Shadow Throne 15,000 times? What the fuck?
Static attack is on pause. Real attack incoming.
I don't think I want to see the guy. I don't think I want to be anywhere near the guy. I think that puts you on a list. Oh, it's fake? Good. Jesus. You're not seeing a bug triumph for Echoes? That's because the bug was they fucking nuked it from the game week 2. Expansion comes out, season launches, bam. They nuke the it wasn't even week 2, it's like fucking day 3. They nuke the triumph from the game.
Completing the final experiment, Guardian. We've exhausted every known reagent. And I don't believe.
Want to do the next quest together? If you have to kill the organist, I'm fine if you join up. Let me get there.
I won't ask you to suffer this.
You don't have a win in Balatro? It's all about finding the hand that you're good at. One thing I tell people, my friends that are at Balatro, that haven't won yet, or are having trouble winning, the number one thing that helped me start winning is thinking about deck building. Like for a long time, I didn't think about like duplicating cards or deleting cards, which seems so obvious now, but I was just trying to build into specific hand types. But arcane cards are easily the most important cards in the game. And like duplicating, I always go for kings, but like duplicating specific types of cards, deleting the ones that you don't have, like that's all so important to the gameplay loop. Pull out some flush and a bunch of planet cards. Nah, don't do that. I personally find 3 of a kind to be the most consistent across all blinds and deck types. But if I get a run where I can go high card, I do. And if I'm going for really high points, 5 of a kind, the 5 flush. Flush 5. Key field work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just kill the organist. Here, make trash not love. Drop your Bungie ID in chat. We'll go do it. High card builds are best by far. I like high card builds, but I find them harder to, like, for me at least, in my experience, like across different decks, for me, I find it more RNG to spec into, if I'm going like higher stakes. It's just like easy for me, like 3 of a kind, you need a lot less RNG to get it rolling than like to effectively get a high card rolling early on. For me, and maybe I'm just not aware of like all of the strategies that people use to do it, but that's just how I've... Oh, I didn't mean to join you. Make me lead. Make me lead, or you could just pull us into the new mission. That's fine too, whatever. Sorry. No, this is fine. How did people figure out this code? I thought the quest was gonna like say it, but it actually doesn't give you a hint at all. So they just got lucky and did it backwards? Yeah, no, I know it's the chroma backwards, but it's just weird that the brand new. Yes, I use my own guides. What about it? Anytime we're running a raid too, and like King's Fall, and I have to remember where all the symbols are or whatever. Yeah, I'll pull up the chat guide.
Finish what Uldren started.
Seeks both the
I should make a playlist that's just like puzzle guides, actually. That way, that's like the stuff I'm most proud of in terms of like videos I made is like, you know, puzzles that my team solved and then made videos on. Like, I just, that's my Destiny legacy right there. It's cool. Yeah, it is in the mirror realm, Daniel. But it's just weird that it's just one code that's backwards.
The trickster. Fikrul must have resurrected her during his takeover of the Prison of Elders.
And see, like, those sorts of things, if you can get rolling early on high card, like if I get like a destroyed Joker or burn Joker, whatever the fuck it's called, like early on, I'm going high card every time. But there are so many even just like basic Jokers that spec into 3 of a kind just immediately. And then like Venus climbs way faster than Pluto. My sleeper, like I feel like everyone's got their weird Joker that they love. Half Joker is, I think, the most slept on Joker ever, dude. I fucking love Half Joker. 7, 8, 9, 10. And I always see it ranked pretty low in the tier lists on like the Reddit. 13, 12, 11. 4.
If that's true, then some melodies.
Yeah, we did Daniel yesterday.
Keep an ear out, Guardian.
This must be the scorned musician who created the organ. I have so many questions. Oh no. They seem quite upset to have been disturbed.
Oh, I fucking should have
This
put
is
it
not
real.
how I imagined this going at all.
bruh. Is Tormentor still? Oh. Bam, nerd. Oh, nice. Okay.
Why must everything here end in violence?
I swapped my weapons 100 times.
I was sure our mutual appreciation.
Also, I think Hiker is pretty slept on as well. I think some people really like Hiker, but especially if I'm doing like a ballot box build, and then I can get Hiker as well. You can just rack that shit up so fast. Possibly. How are you doing? How would you rate this entire episode 1 to 7 or 1 to 10? Thanks for the content and thanks for answering my question. I think this episode and Echoes get the same score for me, which is right at like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. I think if like you compare them to a season, if they're just like mid of the pack, I think they both did things like I think Echoes did the loot chase a lot better, even though it was craftable. But I think the loot chase was better. I think the activities in Revenant were better. I think they have all got like their pros and their cons. But I think they're both fine. They're both fine. I think the narrative this season was better. I think Echoes. I think some of the puzzles and Echoes were better. Like it's just like, you know, all over the place really. Space Joker. You like Space Joker over? Is it Destroy Joker? Burn Joker? This is a pretty fucking sick shell, dude. It doesn't fit the theme of the season at all. Oh, I guess it kind of does. I forgot. We have, it's, the Splicer Baron shit. So, okay, never mind. Burn is more consistent for sure. I'll go down to one hand, remaining proc Space Joker. Okay, okay. Are we... I think I'm done with the season. Am I done with the season? Let me check my season pass. That's not my season pass. Oh, I'm not quite there. I don't have any... Okay, well. All right. All right, well, I have all the materials. I've farmed all the stuff. Now we just kind of wait for the epilogue. Might be live tomorrow with the TWAB, but for right now, that is where I'm going to call it, my friends. How close are you to plus 20? Please tell me I have it. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I might have to, like, fucking actually farm for plus 20. What the fuck? That's actually crazy. Okay. I'll do seasonal challenges. Maybe we'll do a seasonal challenge stream this weekend or tomorrow. But we'll see. I'll pop the bounties if I absolutely have to. I'm not gonna lie. Am I caught up? Oh, did Braytech update yet? Oh, this is the Scorn. Yeah, the Scorgan one. Yeah, okay, so we're caught up. All right, everyone. Bam. I'll see you soon for some seasonal challenge grinding. Love your faces. Peace.